Most of the time, if you want something done the right way, you have to do it yourself. Huge shout out to Hudson, who is a member at my church, for volunteering his time for this fence. Other than Hudson, it is nearly impossible to find good help. Hudson is the best. Thank you so much for everything you did. This fence is 200 feet of 6-foot privacy fence with 3 gates. We demoed the old rotten fence and the posts that the homeowner had set a while back but never got around to finishing because they were out of line. Here, we are digging out the posts because the homeowner asked us to salvage as much length out of them as we could so he could use them again in the future. Stronghold Fence Company invests in good quality equipment to deliver the highest quality product possible. This separates us from the competition who uses degraded old equipment. This is me just trying to figure out the best way to take apart this gate. With the right tools, you can get any job done. We are always very respectful to the homeowner's requests. This is the start of day 2. Here you can see that we finished the demo and set all corner posts and gate posts on the first day. We are hand digging because the old post and concrete are in the way of our new posts. So we have to dig it all out by hand. I ended up with a hole that was way too big, so I filled in the hole, compacted the soil, then redug the hole in the perfect spot. After, you can see the post is in the ground, had to beat it, dig out all the concrete, fill it in, compact the soil, pull the post back out, and then redig the hole in the perfect spot. It's really important that you get your posts exactly 8 feet apart from on center. The concrete method is extremely important if you want a strong fence. I just follow the instructions on the bag. 2 gallons of water for 80 pounds of concrete. 80 pounds per hole, 2 gallons per hole. I use a stick to pack and mix the concrete. The 22-year-old subcontractor that I used to sub work to currently has a warrant out for his arrest and is running from the law. He has been accused of stealing $20,000 from an apartment complex, as well as other amounts from other people too. I recently gave him a $2,500 loan for his construction business, which I will never see again. When I started construction as a subcontractor, I was being treated like an employee. He was making us wear company shirts, paying me $16 an hour, telling me when to show up, providing me tools that were his company's. All of which is fine if I was an employee. What is the difference between an employee and a contractor, you might ask? A contractor has their own tools. They pay for their own insurance and business license. They are not told when to show up and when to leave. They pay their own taxes with a 1099. If the IRS finds out that a contractor is actually being treated like an employee, then the business owner will owe back payroll taxes. Also, the Department of Labor will give a $250,000 fine for every complaint. This is all to protect workers from unfair pay and treatment. I say all this to say I had to start my own company. My name is Nathan, owner and founder of Stronghold Fence Company, LLC. I believe in doing things correctly and efficiently. I served honorably in the U.S. Army as a weapons mechanic in South Korea and in the 10th Mountain Infantry Division. I learned construction as a child with my father, who was an architect. I have been doing construction for the last 5 years. Whatever I build it strong. The homeowner was so happy with his new fence. This project was challenging, but in the end, the reward was definitely worth the blood and sweat.